Almost just like in my first ever stream, DadmanWalking55 here, coming to you live. Almost muted it because I was trying to multitask with tweeting it out because I did not do my job up front properly because I was so enthralled tonight with tonight's action-packed lineup here tonight that come in, folks. Wow, 3 years ago. Well, today's notable of several different things, but not only the 3-year anniversary of our first stream, which will treat you to a few awkward clips from that, but it's also my mother-in-law's 90th birthday today, so all we wishes to her, and a lot of happiness there for her. And the missus is with my mom tonight. She may be able to jump on with us a little bit later for a few minutes. So she was here at the beginning, and we have to give her proper due credit for everything else because I would not be here without her. And you've been around long enough to know she has kept 2 streams alive, including one downloading a video game to her computer while we're talking, entertaining the chat, and not losing a person. So, and then another one when I just completely disappeared and 3 people were talking football on it. Hey, we cannot do anything without the missus around here. But let's go ahead and introduce this cast of characters. I'm going to let them talk a little bit so that they can cover, so I can tweet the stream out. If you don't mind, tweet the stream out because I didn't do my job first because I got sucked in by the wonderful persona that is one and only called Erica. She overpowered me, man, with the Halloween. Hey, Erica, how are you tonight?
Doing good. Got all the fall feels going on already.
Well, that's awesome. I know that you love Halloween for sure.
Yeah,
I know, and we're talking about doing something for Halloween. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to figure out whether we're going to do it on the Mrs. channel or my channel. Jess, thank you for that reminder. But yes, yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to tweet and stuff. But Erica, thank you for tonight. So it's what about 11 o'clock where you or midnight, 12:30 where you are?
Yep, 12:30 a.m. Yep.
Hey. All right. Well, hey, let's go ahead and also bring in another great new person to the channel we've recently gotten to know. She's also a buddy of Erica's. Hey, you know what? I always tell you, I like to have women on the stream and in our chats. I look at the numbers sometimes. I'm like, there's too many guys here. But hey, we class this thing up with the ladies, with the misses and with the others. And hey, I keep threatening one day to have a full ladies stream. So maybe that will happen one day. It's a great Sam Wolf. Fun. Yeah, hey. Sam, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Actually, we have ladies hangouts frequently with me, Erica, and some military spouses. We do a military spouse panel on my channel. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Is it a live panel or is it recorded?
It's recorded right now. The goal is hopefully next year to start doing it live, but still trying to get the grip of that.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So, but hey, as you can see, we're celebrating 3 years on the air here. So it's, you will hit that flow as it develops very much. Thank you again, Erica and Sam. Okay. Well, we're going to bring in another guy that's become a stalwart of the channel. We call him the Clown Prince of New Jersey. Well, he's the last one here, of course. The ladies beat him here. We have to question the man card here, but he's big about protecting his nuts. So it's a great West Cagle. Hey, West.
What's going on? What's going on? The ladies always beat me. So what are you gonna do? This is the way it is. So well, and you said you're glad to have ladies on the panel. Well, yep. I'm sure you're just glad to have ladies anywhere near you. So.
Yeah, I am. I do too, especially when the missus around. It's so much fun. I don't know. It's just something fun and different with the ladies. We always hear the guys all the time. Let's hear what the women have to think. But West,
well, evidently, yeah. YouTube thinks that West is a teenager, so
West, you're a teenager.
Checking his ID.
Oh, that's right, the 15-year-old thing. So what did they really flag you? I saw the tweet, but did they really flag you as underage?
No, their YouTube is going to be in. Raquel has been following this YouTube business going on. Apparently, they're going to implement a program where it tracks kind of I guess what you're viewing and estimates what it thinks your age is, and if you're not, if you can't verify it, they'll restrict your access to certain things. And I'm thinking to myself,
It's already doing that.
oh, is it? God.
Yeah, if you look in your analytics, one of the new analytics it now provides you is the demographic of your viewers. And I happen to know that a lot of my viewers don't put their age on there. It's just gauging it based on their interests. And I've got friends who have teenagers with accounts that it flagged them as teenagers right away based on what they were watching. So it's already been doing that for a while. And the algorithm, it might be now start targeting and blocking what you see, but then the algorithm's been blocking channels from what you could see for a long time. So they're just upping the ante. It's already been a problem.
Oh, I didn't realize they had started. See, the problem was, my biggest complaint was, I don't know if you guys remember way back when Google Plus was a thing.
Yeah.
When they attached that, they attached that to YouTube. It's the reason I used to be called Shadowfax on YouTube. They made me put my real. See, people say, "What kind of name?" This is my name. I'm named after Jerry West, so they made me make my name and verify my age. So my identity. So they know how old I am. So they're full of crap.
I know. Well, hey, I'm glad we don't have to verify like that. At least yet, we fight the power. We resist. We stay underground, but as long as we can. But it's all good. Let's see. Okay, I got everything out. Well, y'all covered for me. So good. That's what great guests do, is they make the host look good. So you guys, thank y'all for doing your job to distract so I can act. As Jess said, I can't type and talk, but we got 11 people here. Hit that like button, subscribe. We'll put the links out for our great friends here right now in a few minutes. Make sure you hit that like button. We've got 13 watching, 7 likes. But hey, thank you all. What I want to do tonight is kind of talk about what the history of the channel was a little bit and show you a little bit from the beginning at first. But let me because I want, a lot of you are new and what
happened? Did we lose him?
Go Big Red. I love it.
Oh,
I love
okay, I get it now.
I love it.
I'm such a troll.
That's okay. That's what we do. Guests are here to troll and do stuff like that. That is awesome.
Dude, if I could make mine BYU, I would.
It's okay, Sam. I got you in a few minutes.
Oh my gosh.
I'll put it in the background.
We'll get a big Rutgers State University of New Jersey in the
bottom. No.
Oh, good golly, Rutgers. No. You know Rutgers invented tailgating?
No,
really?
I didn't know that.
Rutgers and Princeton. Rutgers and Princeton invented tailgating. It started with them. The fans of Rutgers would go down to watch the games at Princeton and vice versa in their wagons, and they would pack lunches to eat on the tailgate of their wagons.
No, interesting.
So we can blame Jersey for it.
Jersey. Yeah, well, that's what we do around this channel. We
just always blame Jersey. Is that where we're at?
Yep, that's what we do. Blame Jersey. It's Wes Cagel's fault.
It's not undeserved. So.
It's never undeserved.
Yes. All right, here we go. So let's say hi to the chat real quick. We got Legatus Legionize in here. He was in here, I think, yesterday, actually, whenever we set this up. And thank you with cake and a party hat. Of course, folks, don't forget, in 2 hours, I'll be live with JT Kirk talking college football. We're starting with Big Ten. Next Tuesday will be the SEC. That'll be me on the clock. The great Snortopoopas Cuber. See, this is one of the, and I'm going to make some comments. Legatus is the wrench of wrenches, so it's an honor to have him around. But the day that Snortopoopas Cuber came to my first stream, I've said this repeatedly, the day he showed up for the first time was like, I felt like I hit the big time. I felt like I had 1 million subscribers. When this guy, the class in the Polar Bear of Pine Island County came through, I'm like, because I'd seen him on all these channels and stuff. I'm like, damn it, he took the time to come celebrate, to be with us, and great to talk to Snortopoopas in person at times too. But great, Snortopoopas, thanks for being here. And Hoopy anniversary to you too, yes. You remember the first year I did one of these on year 1, I had a script, I had every planned and all this. I have nothing. So, folks, we're winging it, but that's what the channel has become. You'll see in my first stream how awkward it was to now I can't plan anything. I will have to plan the sports stuff, but I have to use the force, as we call it around here. So Fosmeyer said, let's go. All right, Fosmeyer, great to see you. There's Erica there. Strings and Pucks. Hey, Strings and Pucks, great to see you again tonight. Hope you're doing well. Gap After Dark. Yes, exactly. Great to see you. They are legends. Let's see. I hope I didn't miss you. There she is. The lady that my goal is, if she will come, Erica, your mom, watch my sports shows. We will make her a Florida Gator football fan this season. Da, da, da,
You
da.
hear that, Mom?
Go Gators. Yes. We aim to make our sports shows fun for everybody, even if you don't know a lick about the game. And it's fine. You can be like my wife. Your only interest in football is looking at the players' butts with a yes. Yeah, I hope she's here. I'll have her, if she gets to drop in, I'll have her relay that story about she got the binoculars. They trade them between two couples of two rival teams. She got it to stare at the butts in the huddle. So, hey, that's okay. That's whatever it goes. Let's go, Wes Cagle, the Clown Prince of New Jersey. So, oh, yep, there you go. Waiting for Erica. Yeah, she is here. I bet Raph is going to love that background of yours. Oh, my goodness. And happy birthday, yes, to the Mrs. Mom. My mother-in-law just turned 90 today. So,
happy
yes.
birthday. Wow.
Yes, huge birthday. So it's a big day here. And, and everything. I don't know why I realized last night. It was like at 9 o'clock last night. I'm like, oh, my God. It's a 3-year stream anniversary yesterday. And normally I'm ahead of these things, but that shows you how out of crazy we are. And hey, talking about crazy, it's a great DJ, Play Nice, Rock. Hey, dude, good to see you tonight. How are you doing? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully I'm not going to miss anybody. Of course, great Jess here, my Monday night co-conspirator for Fortnite. Dadman can't talk and type at the same time. Absolutely, that is true. That probably will never change regardless of how much streaming I do. Yes, thank you, Fallsmeyer. Please, I appreciate it. You're 50, but you're growing on Twitter. I know you are. So, and you will grow. Oh, I'm not popular. I think a lot of my followers are bots. I just had cleared them out. But thank you, Fallsmeyer. Yeah, it's kind of funny when you tweet out a stream and then some name Ann in a picture just like immediately likes it the second the tweet goes out. You're like, yeah, that's a little fake.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Because my thing says military wife, right around the election, I had almost 200 people on X, like just bots all of a sudden. And then the moment the election was over, all of a sudden, like all the bots were gone almost.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, well, whatever. So yeah, the bots look, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird when
Yeah, it does happen. It's really, really crazy. So let's see. Oh, yeah, we're up to 11. Like, hey, we got double figures. Let's try to get 29. I like numbers. I like round numbers. Fallsmeyer. No. Figgy with that Sims game. You shouldn't portray stuff like that in a video game. I never saw bouncing bed sheets just emote hearts and bounce up and down like that. That's just wrong. I'm stuck in Sim City where you had the little dots running around, but anyway,
I remember Sim City.
I loved Sim City. Just now, apparently, they make them people and they have all kind of romantic interests and all kinds of stuff, and it's
like a soap opera now.
Yeah,
Well, if you want it to be.
Yeah, it's fun. I tell you what, Figgy is great. It's become a fun thing. Although, like we joked about that, but last week I can't even remember the story. What it was, West. It was like, oh yes, the mascot of the Rhode Island Institute of Technology.
Oh golly, yes.
Yes, you remember that one. Erica missed that one.
I won't forget that one.
That's like Figgy said, and Figgy was like, don't ever give me a hard time about it anymore. It's because after that, Erica, I said, just Google it real quick. Rhode Island Institute of Technology mascot.
Make sure nobody else is looking at your computer screen now.
Yeah, make sure the kids are
in bed. No.
I don't have
her kids are adults. They'll think it's funny.
Yes.
Rhode Island
Institute of Technology.
Okay.
Or is it
mascot?
Mascot. Yeah, it might be this. Here, crap.
Rhode Island College mascot. I'm sure it'll come up.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Scroty the Scrotum?
Is that for real? Or like a meme?
Yeah.
No, that's
unofficial. It's an unofficial
That's
mascot.
legit.
Unofficial mascot of the Rhode Island Institute of Technology. When their basketball team is on fire, they say "Go, let's go balls," and the hockey team, when they're playing, are the Nads, so they say "Go Nads." So,
I'm sorry. Do they throw dildos out like they do with the WNBA? Which I don't even know how that got started with the whole dildo thing, and they throw them out into the court.
And you know they're building nets around the courts. It's like, dang it, you finally got something to draw people and interest to your games. And then it become one. It was a purple one, so it's like, hey, what's wrong? They said that, yeah, somebody got tired of green. It became purple. And hello, Go and Shogi. We've already jumped off the track really quickly. Good to see you. Let me get through this.
This is crazy.
Yeah,
what am I looking at
and here she is, the great Figgy Plays, the one that traumatized me with Woohoo in a game called Sims 4. But Figgy is an awesome streamer herself, who we will have on this channel one day soon. It will be so much fun. And this is a candidate, ladies, for a ladies' night guest too. So she's really fun and awesome to listen. Let me see. Tom F is here. Hey, Tom, glad you were able to stop by. Thank you for 3. Yeah, appreciate that.
Go and Shogi's here.
Yes,
Go and Shogi and Tom F. I had the first actual live chat for one of my premieres on my channel thanks to those two last week. It was super fun.
Absolutely. And I got to go watch that with Tom's dad. It's been just hectic here. Hey, Steve. Hey, Owen. Happy 3rd anniversary. Thank you, sir. Great to see you, Steve, tonight. So, yeah, I know, Tom. Hey, I'm glad you're able to squeeze in for a few minutes. That's always good. We had some, Dadman just admit he say snorting on all this channel, sleeping. Hey, I don't care. The bear is here. He can do whatever he wants to. We got trash talking. Got a bone to pick with the Cornhuskers. 50 cents an ear. What's up with that? Oh, you mean football? Yes. Oh, and Tom says to Sam, his father says hello. So,
his dad is seriously, if you guys want to hear the sweetest old man talk about being in the Navy, you got to go check out the episode from last week. His dad spilled the beans on all of his Navy antics and all the little pranks he'd pull, and then also told about his experience on 9/11. And it was really a fabulous opportunity to be able to record that for him.
Yep. That was really nice. So I got to try, like I said, try to go see that. Jess, yes. You know what, Jess, it may have been. We have done at least 3 or 4 24-hour streams on this channel. I think that might have been the first one. We did it with some different people playing different games and stuff like that. And I think the second year I did a big write down. I can't remember, but see, we've done 24-hour streams. The last 2 New Year's, we've done New Year's around the world. 26 time zones, folks. It's 26 hours. It's not 24. I don't know how the heck they do it. And that little bottom spawn of Australia called Eucla, which looks like a podunk traffic stop town, has its own time zone on the quarter hour. You gotta join us for that this next year. So, but yes, exactly, Jess. We've done 24-hour streams before, and the one stream that we did that was a regret. Lisa and I realized never again to do 24 hours of nothing but Fortnite. Because it was the same thing. We had at 5 o'clock in the morning. We're just like, we can't. And we started talking sports for an hour and a half till we had a few people join us. It was crazy. But yes, the 24-hour streams have been great. Yeah. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Go Gators. Next thing. Oh, boo. Okay. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Go Gators. You can come up with a new Gator theme song for us, DJ Play Nice. All right. The making of another Florida Gators fan. Oh, gosh. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Here we go. This is a good question, folks. And if you have questions, we're going to try to deal with them a little bit tonight. Oh, God, I'm way behind. You guys are rocking out in chat. I'm not used to this. But anyway, okay. I will show you this screen. This used to be my first avatar here. Does anybody recognize this avatar? Or what this from?
Something out of Poltergeist.
No, I know, but I won't say because I know. So You guys guess.
Sam, do you know?
No.
Okay, Wes, go ahead.
Well, it's the possessed Tiki from the Trilogy of Terror movies.
Oh. Okay, so
Yes.
it could have come out of Poltergeist.
Yeah. Well, do you know how I got this lovely avatar at first? Because before I was Homer Simpson with a pink donut. Our friend Lorena Creole had a stream, and she was talking about some Trilogy of Terror that was so horrible, and it had a Zuni fetish doll. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, oh my God, is that whatever? And I'm like, and I looked up, and I was like, this thing, I did not know where it was come from. It was 1975. I was 5 years old, ABC movies at night. And this thing left me nightmares up until like high school. I mean, physical nightmares, just like creeped it out. So I'm like, after that, I was like, thanks, Lorena. I was like, and then I started popping on chats everywhere. One stream actually stopped, like, hey, can we stop? What is this avatar? Oh, it's scary, you know. And our great friend Clobbering Times for the longest time was like, brr, the scariest avatar on YouTube. Brr. It was like so much. So that is why that was the first avatar. That's why this now is changed. When I started streaming, we felt like we needed to do something ourselves. That's when my kid Ang made this. It's a banana in a football. You can see the stitchings because I got in for football and for Fortnite, a Peely from Fortnite and with football. And she made a Frankenstein type banana football. And that is what it is. So not French fry and gravy, but that is a banana football. Yeah, Sam.
French fry and gravy. You know, I find you left a little part of that story out. The fact that you guys managed to make the Tiki doll avatar even more frightening when the missus was using it.
Okay. Hold on to your britches. Yeah, because when Mrs. got around starting to go to channels and stuff, she was wanting to just help out. So she took a color palette and so she was Mrs. DadmanWalking55, so she would be connected to me.
Oh God, that's the stuff of nightmare.
Embrace the chaos. Embrace the weird, as what we say around here. So anyway, but that's the longest about that. Yes, thank you. Yes, we're past that long. I talked to my mother-in-law with that too tonight. So yes, exactly. 90 today. Yeah, it's crazy. So all right, let's see. Oh, hello, Anima. I'm sorry, Anima Confusa. Good to see you again tonight. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you're doing well over there, late night over where you are. And thank you so much. And thank you for being with us. We appreciate you being back. You're going to get to see some of the awkward stuff. We got 2 college football people right here. We did mention the Rhode Island Institute of Technology mascot, Scrody the Scrotum. But we won't show that tonight. So yes. And yes,
Please
they are putting it. See,
I am still scarred.
I think Figgy is too. So it's like it was. That was, I will say, the most graphic version of that mascot I ever saw. So yeah, in Falls Mode, they are putting those nets up. Yes, and hello, this is the man from Malaysia that comes in with all the food recipes. Yeah, happy. Yeah, exactly. Be back after you get breakfast done. Yeah. Hey, I've been streaming before overnight till like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning with my friend Hungry in Australia those days. I mean, I'd stream to 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning and get up and go to work on an hour or two sleep. Those were the days. But hey, Wes Cagle can jump on at any time, I know, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so, yeah, 3rd anniversary squirrel party. Okay, let's get through here because I do want to show some of this stuff because we got about an hour left now and I got a few things to do. All right, take care, Tom. So, yeah, the half hour. Yeah, we're funny. Yeah, and quarter hour. There were plenty of quarter hour streams. So if we're going to try to do that again this year. So join us for New Year's. It's a long stream. So it's a lot of fun. And hell, to my coworker. Damn, you got promoted, JT. Tonight he will be working because he's going to carry the load. He will be talking about the Big Ten tonight. And JT, I hope you have something specially prepared for Big Red. Okay. I hope that's one of the teams you're going to talk about a little bit tonight. We got some Big Red fans out there. So
The gum?
Football.
I didn't know they still made that gum.
Gosh, no, not gum. But yes, I will tell you. I will tell you that another thing that's changed is with the football. I've done SEC for the first couple years, but this year I'm branching out to make it more JT from the Big Ten where he lives, me from the SEC. But we're also going to take a look at some of the national stuff. And like I also said, even if you don't like football, come hang out with us. We'll try to make it fun and give you some laughs. You never know what will happen over here, or when a squirrel stream will break out. And just, intend to have fun. And if you want to learn about the game, we try to teach as we go along. So no marionettes banned from this channel, because all I can think of is Team America World Police and what they did with marionettes. I will never lie down. So, oh yes, thank you, Strings and Pucks. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, big. Yep. Turn it at 9. Yeah, we got Penn State. Actually, we got Rutgers too. Oh gosh. Oh man. So all right. Yes, 3 years and Jerry Jones hasn't done a damn thing in Dallas. So. Oh gosh, Strings and Pucks. If the WNBA had better marketing, they just play as raining men with Fox. Embrace it. Embrace it. So, no, Fallsmeyer. I never did either. Y'all do that?
Until it burns. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me show you a little bit from our first stream ever. Get ready, guys. So, I don't. I like to pull this out of the mothballs every once in a while. So let me know if the audio's playing and stuff, because I don't know if you ever heard about Alec Baldwin's first attempt at talk radio, or his only attempt at talk radio. That was
my gosh.
Okay, let's go to the callers. Oh, we have no callers. Oh, that's nice. It's one of those things. Oh God, this stream is this. And I came out with rules, PG-13, all these nice factors, all these rules and etiquette. Yeah. It didn't last the first daggum stream. So let's see. I muted the tab.
You gotta share the audio.
There we go.
We'll restart it in 5 minutes. Let me try it again.
See, I boomered. I boomered it right there. I thought it was a important thing.
Gosh. Well, we got people coming in on the. Do we have people on both sides now, or are we just on Twitch?
Are we
It's
live?
awkward.
Are we live?
It's so awkward.
Okay, thank you. All right. I didn't see myself on YouTube, so I appreciate the update there. Okay. Rewind. Hello, everyone. Glad you're here tonight. It would not have been a start with me without having muted and I'm echoing.
The English. See, folks, I've always had a problem with Englishing from day one, and like Jess said, you'll see because of my own kid coming up in here a little bit later. So I'm going to bump up ahead a little bit here to pick up a little bit there. But I'd like to look back at where we started.
But everybody thinks I've done a lot more than this Fortnite. With Amanda, we've done Dead by Daylight, and we still do Dead by Daylight, some Fall Guys, Star Wars Battlefront. I think we have more games than that than a lot of people realize that I've actually gotten into.
So what I'm showing this for too is for people that understand, if you do streaming and stuff like it can be rough. It can be a heck of a start and everything else. And hey, here's one of the witnesses to the very, very first stream herself, coming in as Yoshi. It's the great Mrs. Dadman Walking. Hello.
Yay.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but then it cut off.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I can't be on long. I'm in the hospital, but I just wanted to come on and say congratulations, Dadman. I was there at the beginning.
Thank you. You're getting a lot of highs out there. And hi, Tina. Tina was here also, too. So good to see you, Tina. Yeah. Yes, Steve said, yeah, Trilogy of Terror is more remembered for that doll than the other two stories combined. Yes, it was scary. But yes. Oh, yes, Strings and Pucks. Mrs., we were talking about your love of football before me. Can you tell the story about when you went with that couple to the Miami Tampa Bay game?
I went to a couple, and it was a Dolphin Tampa Bay Buccaneer game. One of the couples was a fanatic Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans. The others were fanatic Dolphin fans to the point where they waited to get their car so it would be that Dolphin paint. And so I was there, and I was stuck in between them. And whoops, I'm gonna have to mute.
Oh, okay. We'll come back to the missus real quick with that. So it's a great story. She will finish it, but for you guys that are thinking of streaming, never get intimidated. Go do your best. Go start. Embrace the chaos. You know it. That's all you can do. You know it's going to be awkward. It's going to be stuff. And Steve says the Buttoneers. Nice name. But like I said, always encourage people to do it. Like Erica and Sam, how long have y'all been streaming? And what have you have you gotten the hold of it, or is it just still kind of awkward at times?
So I haven't live streamed anything on my channel yet. I'm gonna be hitting my 1 year mark for my channel in October-ish, October, November. I've got to go back and check when it is. I was thinking maybe doing one then, but I really wasn't going to start it until next year. So life's been crazy. I haven't done it. I've been on other people's live streams, but Erica, have you live streamed?
Not on my own, on my channel. I've just been getting invited for, I guess I'm right at a year and like a month, or like a year and 2 months. In the streaming space, but like being invited on to streams, I haven't even dared try doing that on my channel. I don't know what I would talk about. And then getting the hang of like at least StreamYard. I figured everyone else seems to be using StreamYard, so that's the one I subscribed to. But I don't know. It's a crazy thing, streaming. It's kind of scary, honestly.
See, we found StreamYard's the most that's used by the most people, so we've kind of decided. My wife has actually looked around at different ones, but it became the one that she had the best use. Okay, Mrs. is back to finish the story. Hey, Mrs.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. If you want to finish the story real quick.
Yes, I will. I changed my avatar. I don't know. I'm on my phone. I hate using my phone. But okay, so they were avid Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans. The others were avid Miami Dolphin fans, and I didn't care. So they were watching the game, and so I took and I said, you can have the binoculars when the Bucs have the ball, and you can have the binoculars when the Dolphins have the ball, but I'm going to have the binoculars during the huddle. Because I'm going to tell you, they were fine-looking butts.
Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah, she that was her claim to fame there. So, Mrs., we're also taking a look real quick at the first stream back, and this part comes up where you're in it here. And like I told everybody, I had all these rules, PG-13. You remember all that, right? And hello to Outlaw Bill. Yes, thank you. Good to see you tonight. How are you doing? So, Steve, yeah, I understand that. Well, that's why we kind of just not plan and do wherever. And then, yeah, JT Knights, you don't give a Rams, we don't give a Bucks. So, and Carol Lugo, a lot of people said hello to you, Mrs. So that's really, really cool with that. And yeah, Figgy, you just go live and talk. You're like the missus. You and the missus just can talk like nonstop, missus. You talk about how you have you were born to just talk, right?
Yeah, I did this my entire life. I monologued my life. I would be coloring a page at 5 years old, and I'd monologue me coloring how I color the page. I'd make a peanut butter sandwich. I'd act like I was Julia Child and monologue making the sandwich. I have monologued my entire life, and so I'm basically, I'm monologuing now, but I have people in chat that are actually listening and responding, and it's fantastic. I'm not quite so crazy as I was when I was growing up.
Well, I always like to say, like, you can break out in song, Figgy. I would say break out in Broadway chorus. So, and Yemi, hey, 3 years, congrats, Yemi, a real life friend. I will say not just a coworker, but a friend in all seriousness. So, yeah, I give him hell at work too, because what we do, we get the shit work and we give it to Yemi because he's the man that comes through. So, Yemi, you know, the heavy work flows downward. So, all right, let's see. And Sci-Fi Mombi, a great friend of this channel. Thank you, Sci-Fi Mombi. Great to see you tonight. 2 people really had a lot to do with helping with us. 21 people here. Oh my gosh, folks. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. I'm humbled to have so many people because this first show was so, I never thought I'd be here today. But I'm preparing for the scene when our youngest kid comes in. Our youngest kid was one of the people that told me start streaming. Get your own channel, Dad, because she got tired of me wanting to stream Fortnite with them on their Twitch channel. But
just support Dadman. He's really been working a lot and got some really cool stuff in the works, and I think it'll be pretty good. Once he starts, getting used to the technology, which he's done pretty good. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. History.
Yeah, me and technology.
Looking forward to him.
Well, thank you. And another part of the technical crew around here that I could not have gotten off the ground, especially on the Twitch side, without is good old Ang. Hi, Ang.
You see the name the kid came in with? You see, my own kid threw out my PG-13 rules right at the start.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
My word.
How old is your kid?
It just
at
says
this point,
10 is.
probably about 19. This kid was a streamer even before probably when they should have been. We were like, one day we're like, what are you streaming? When they came, I need my social security number. We're like, what? Like they built like 1,500 people following on Twitch. Go ahead, Mrs.
This is what happened. They came out today and they said, Mom, I need my social security number. I'm like, why do you need your social security number? They were 16 at the time. I said, why do you need your social security? They said, well, I'm getting a 1099. I'm like, well, where are you getting this 1099 from? She goes, oh, I'm streaming. I'm like, oh, what are you streaming?
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not going to tell you. I said, well, if you're not going to tell me, I'm not going to give you your social security number.
Yeah.
So we're going to play that game. Well, I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they're doing, foot cams, mukbang something. Oh my gosh. No, they were doing art and playing games, video.
It was hilarious. But they come in and write I had all these rules listed out, put it on the YouTube. There might still be on my YouTube channel. And I was like, hello. Like, golly, right at the beginning, get trolled by your own kid. It was wonderful. So that was
my
hilarious.
Kids could do.
Yeah, it's like Mrs. just sitting there laughing, and I was like, okay, well, we do it. And of course, I got this beautiful view of Fort Donaldson on the Cumberland River. I was just anyway. So, but yes, but we'll move on from this. But I wanted y'all to hear a little bit of the beginning from the first show. If you ever want to go back and watch it, if you can. Yes.
I cannot stay. I just wanted to say congratulations.
Yes. Well, let me let you say whatever you want to, so then you can bow out. So.
And you guys have a fun rest of your stream. Dadman later on is going to be talking some football talk, so join him with that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. for morning musings.
All right. And
Take
folks,
care, Mrs. Dadman.
If one of my mods can get the Mrs. link out there for me, I'd appreciate. What the hell did I just do to my computer?
I don't know, but I am going to say goodbye because nurses are coming in and out. And,
all right.
So.
Yes.
Sorry, if you just heard music, one of my college buddies just called me out. I'm like, yeah, you thought you were calling me on your lunch break.
Well, hey, I'm playing Fortnite with Jess, and her ringtones come off with music like that. It's funny. Yes.
By the way, yes.
Hi, Figgy.
Okay,
yes, exactly. And there's the Mrs. channel link there. Make sure you subscribe there. Yes, Mrs.
Okie doke. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right. So, all right. And yes, big hugs to the missus. So thank you for that. But I'm going to star that. So I come back to that. If y'all can get me my other friends, Wes, if you can get the other people's links here, Erica and Sam's and Figgy's, I'd appreciate it for lining up for in a bit. All right. So that's the first show. I had all these plans. So then over the years, it became some movie reviews, some chill streams that I did with hanging out. Eventually, we brought the squirrel streams in. Like Erica and Sam, y'all have come on to a couple of those. And really, it's just like we said, it became from fruitcakes to porta potties because one stream we spent an hour and a half on friggin' fruitcakes on National Fruitcake Day, and the next stream we spent an hour and a half on porta potties, only to be reinforced by having a daggone porta potty put right in front of my house when they did your street work. I did use it.
Manifested the porta potty.
Well, they could have left it. It smelled like flowers. You know, like Mr. Hanky from South Park. Howdy ho, folks. Of course you smell like flowers. It was like fragrance. It was the cleanest porta potty. 23 people here. Holy crap. Wow. I'm not used to these numbers, but folks, y'all mean a lot to me. She's not here tonight, but one of the other people I mentioned, Ang, of course, the missus keeps me going. And of course, Ang, like I said, got me going, like kicking me off their channel. But another one is Amanda Gillen Presents. She's a good friend of the channel. She's more on Twitch. She does recorded videos to YouTube, but she also brought me on to give me my first experiences to be part of panels and podcasts and stuff like that. And I cannot say anything without, and recognizing the people that got me here and got me going into the stuff. And then, of course, over time, you meet new streamers, new people, like our friend Lorena has had me on a few times. And actually somebody we've met in real life. It's Erica or Sam or Eric. Wes, have you ever had to meet any of the people we stream with in real life yet?
No, not yet. Mm-mm.
Sorry, now my phone's possessed and it keeps turning on, so I just shut it off.
There you go. That's the spirit. Wow. Shut it off. Poltergeist.
But I don't know why, but my phone it started playing YouTube stuff, and I'm like, I didn't even have YouTube up. What are you doing? Sorry. That's why I muted myself for a bit.
I got you.
I have not met any of y'all yet in person, although I hope to change that.
Yes,
my husband and I are planning on making it to Europe next year, so maybe Erica and I can meet. I don't know.
Well, that's cool. Or if you get down to Florida, Wes, what about you? Yeah.
After last Sunday, Lorena? The killer trees? Y'all think you're gonna get me down to Florida? I'm not that stupid.
Thank you, Tina. We appreciate it. Yeah, it's a mirror-keep tree or something like that. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, it apparently the sap of it can poison you and stuff like that. It's really, really weird. But it's just bizarre. But it's hey, you just don't go to South Florida. You don't go below Orlando because there's no sweet tea south of I-4. So
yeah, he's not wrong.
Oh God, which mascot outfit? I've got Peely the banana outfit. I do have Peely the banana, but I think you're wanting. No, we don't, Falsey. I am not wearing Scroty the Scrotum. Dude, I'm so sorry with that one, Sam. I'm sorry to you, Erica. You really missed it, that show. Sam was traumatized. Figgy, of all people, was traumatized because it actually was so I mean, it was lifelike.
It was very detailed.
Yes, so, blood vessels and all.
I'd invited Sergeant Dad on, Erica, my husband. So yes, I'd invited him to hang out with me. And he's like playing on his Steam Deck and he looks up, he's like, gives me this look like, what the crap are you looking at? I'm like,
I did a top 25 mascots and I should have known that should have been number one, but the first time I only found it out of complete luck somewhere. And I didn't expect it on the top 25. I didn't, because it's an unofficial mascot and it's really cool. But it gets to the way this show is, the channel is developed so much with Fortnite and the other stuff is just randomness. Life's so busy right now, you have to not play. And see, I'm an accountant. I'm an auditor specifically by trade. I could sit here and perform a lecture of GASB 34 and implementation. I can talk about different methodologies for depreciation and be very structured and, but I want to say, screw it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to put people to sleep. I don't want to work. I want to have fun. And that's where a lot of it has become, just going with the flow to it. Yeah, the mascot took balls. Yes, it did. Yes. Oh, JPR PH1, good to see you tonight. Yes, he come complete with the shaft and the balls. So anyway,
pun intended there, Shogi.
Yes, nice. And of course, here is Erica's link here. I'm going to store that for later. Sam Wolf, I tell you, go check her out. Some wonderful things, and not just military. It was your discussion was fascinating on homeschooling. So a lot of different issues.
I've got my degree in family life science and human development. Yes, I know, West. I went to BYU and I got a degree in family life science. Ha ha. You've already made that joke.
What is it?
I didn't make the joke about your football team's mascot being the golden plates. So
you did not. Although my husband loves calling me a cougar because I went to BYU. He didn't. He went to a different school.
Oh, I thought you were saying that he's so much younger than you. Okay, never mind.
He's 3 months younger than me. 3 months, but it's the BYU Cougars, so he calls me his cougar. I'm like, really? I'm gonna kick your butt.
Yes. Well, the missus is 60 years older than me, so that's kind of our inside joke. So it's like funny. Did you share my AI rendering of you? I have not. Let me see if I can pull that up though, Figgy. If I can, I'm going to have to turn that over. Because you said, hey, you answer me. Okay, that's the one. I thought you were talking about Fallsmeyer with the other mascot thing, but no. Okay, I'll see if I can find that real quick. One of the others, folks, if you go back on our channel, is the National Parks and America Trip shows. We've done some detours with the Dadmans where we visited the national parks, battlefields, stuff like that, and of course the three episode review of our trip of 16 days, 6,000 miles from here to Yellowstone and back. It's just really, really, really cool. So,
I'm trying to convince Lorena to go to Roots Tech with me next year. It's because I do other stuff. I do family history things too. Lorena's episode that she recorded with me is going to be tomorrow. And we were diving into her grandpa's military service and using context clues from the stories he told to try to figure out what his unit was. And a lot of those skills I learned at Roots Tech. And I mentioned that to her. She's like, I've always wanted to go. I'm like, come. We'll hang out for 4 days and be nerdy.
Well, I do need to get with you on sometime because I did get my granddad's discharge for the Pacific.
Oh, good.
And I know what unit he was in. But when you go online and look, you're not really sure what, it could have been one of several different types, where they were attached to the 1st Marine Division, 2nd Marine Division, because, Seabees were always, just over the place.
Were flexible. Her granddad was a cook, and those you might stay with your unit, you might get detached occasionally.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to figure out. Anyway, you'll find out tomorrow. There's nice.
Awesome. By the way, here's the banana squirrel Figgy made.
Oh, that's cute. Kind of looks like Pikachu.
That. Yeah, it does. I'm just still trying to figure out what this chin. I mean, that's a weird chin off the top there.
No, that's the peel. That's
the peel.
Well, we're traumatized by Grok because we played with Grok a lot, and it's done a lot of weird things with bananas and unicorns.
I tried using Grok to make a thing for my channel. And I didn't pay a lot of attention to the details, and I made the mistake of posting it, and then I got roasted by so many veterans because evidently it put a Russian tank in instead of an American tank.
Oh yeah, it'll do what it wants to do. Yeah. I actually did like a it just some of the searches have just been horrible. Like, yeah, Figgy, there you go. Take pride in it. It is so cute. Yay. I mean, it's like I had a white female called him a Confederate, and it turned out it was an older black guy that it came out with. That's like, what? I mean, Wes will tell you, we got 3-horned unicorns. We got, it was fun at first, but now it's like stupid.
Well, let's not even go into when we were asking Grok to reimagine your avatar.
Oh yeah, God, that was scary. That was so scary for sure.
Yeah, I tried that once and I did not use any of the options it gave me.
No, I had to quit using it because it's like it also quit being unique and random. It started like taking people's like profile picture or something picture, and they say you got to clear the memory, but when I did that, it said like it had to go to settings. I'm like, look, I just want to hit a button and flush it. I don't want to have to hit settings, go down, check this thing, check this, and all that. So yeah, JT said Grok can't make a football stadium with lines going the right way on the field. Yes. Oh, banana. Yes, it is a banana squirrel. That could be something we could use for one of our squirrel streams later. Too. Of course, put that incorporated with the fruitcakes and porta potties. That would be neat. Thank you, Figgy, for doing that. Does anybody have any questions further? We talked about the logo. If you guys got questions on the panel, you want to know anything about me or what happened with the channel, let me know.
With Dadman, I have lots of questions. I always have lots
Sure,
of questions.
shoot one out there. And folks in the chat, if you want to do it. Like it said, there's all kinds of stuff. The one thing I do not have, my playnet lists are not really good. But if you go back about 2 years, go look for the trips across the Rockies. Those were some great ones. Okay, Wes, go ahead.
No, those kind of questions I can't ask on the live stream.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, see, at least Wes Cagle has the ability to self-censor, but that's good. That's
well,
good.
On YouTube I do. If you look at me, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll notice that there is no filter.
No, there's not.
No one has a filter on Twitter. That's the problem with Twitter some days.
Yes.
I don't open Twitter if my children are around because I never know what's going to be on my Twitter stream.
Yes, you never know. And to tell you, no matter what you do, it's like you're like, no matter what you do, it's completely random or it's stuff you never would expect. And it could be completely just out of the ordinary and just not good. But
well, I should rephrase. I self-censor when I'm on somebody else's YouTube. If it was mine, I could give a rat's behind. But I self-censor out of respect for the host because I don't want to be responsible for getting them tossed off of YouTube. So
no, that's nice of you. That is nice of you for that. So this channel, the offerings, this programs have morphed over the years, and it's kind of sometimes due to life situations. Last year, I actually experimented with some dinner with Dadmans. They were actually pretty good, but I was like, it's funny. I ate more standard dinners, prepare my own meals when I was living at Mom's house than I do in my own house. So it's Wes Cagle has some pretty spicy tweets out there. By the way, did y'all know that Wes Cagle is not only Wes Cagle, he's got a whole bunch of family. It's like the people of New Jersey repopulate. We got North Cagle, South Cagle, East Cagle, aka Cagle, which is a brony, but it's all good with it's like Erica's like, what the hell are you talking about? And it's like, but no, yes, he's got a whole family in one standpoint and one thing. But yeah, it's I've enjoyed the streaming. It's had to take time off at times, doing different things. Some things work, some things don't. Biggest thing is I like is the freedom. And you guys, oh no, not that Fallsmeyer, not that bad, not that bad. Oh God, Sal Cagle recently self-departed due to documents missing. God, JT. But I tell you what, I like to have both of you guys, all y'all, as much as you can, like especially for New Year's. That really was one of the fun streams we had. It because there's 20, everybody thinks it's just 24 hours, but there's actually 26. There's more than it's like 30 time zones, but it actually takes 26 hours because we start 4:30. I think the first one may be 5 o'clock East Coast time. And New Zealand is one of the first areas, but it is actually 26 hours because you have 2 more hours like past Midway Islands, like the Christmas Islands and Pago. And it's like this last year we just gave up. It was like we got the 24 finally. We're going to bed. So maybe this next year. And one thing is I learned, you got to rest up before you do something like that. Because the first year I didn't. And this man here and a friend Dave C jumped on the stream to bail me out. I'm like almost falling asleep on the stream. Like, and they pulled me. We got through Alaska and I said, that's it. So, but yeah, have y'all ever done any marathon type streams?
Mm.
Those are fun.
Longest stream I've done was with you, Dad, man.
Yes. And I told you that's what normally happens. And see, that's what I think really is a lot of the good streams is that when you can sit down with somebody and just be yourselves and talk and, you know, then you're like, oh, heck, where'd the time go?
Well, like before that, I'd always watch these Joe Rogan ones that are like 3 hours long. And I'm like, I don't even know if I could do that. I don't even know if I've got 3 hours worth of life to talk about. Like, and then we did that one. I'm like, oh, evidently I can talk.
Yep. And no eggs. Golly. Is there a food that you guys hate particularly? I hate eggs. I just cannot do it because when my mom made hard-boiled eggs
Cauliflower.
As a kid, ooh, cauliflower. Okay.
I don't like
cauliflower and
seafood.
Brussels sprouts. I don't like Brussels sprouts either.
Oh, okay. Wow. I mean, see, I like Brussels sprouts, but I hate them boiled like they usually are. You put them in, you know, you like grill them and with a little bit of a vinaigrette. Those are not so bad. Add some bacon in there. Erica, is there any food you absolutely hate?
Seafood.
Wow. Okay. Is it allergy or is it just?
No, I just hate it.
Okay.
It smells like, you know, shit. Tastes like shit. So, you know.
Tell us how you really feel, Erica.
The only thing seafood I will eat is like a tuna fish sandwich.
But that stinks. That stinks worse.
That's what I've been told. People that love seafood are like, really? You'll eat that, but you're not going to.
You got mayonnaise and eggs and all that crap, and it smells. I'm like,
I love tuna fish sandwiches, but I also I have a hard time with octopus, but I like a lot of seafood.
That's just gross.
Oh my gosh, there's certain fish though. There are certain fish I just cannot stomach.
Yeah.
I like it has to be straight off the boat and then cooked and then like within I have to be eating it within like 3 hours, otherwise that fish is not. Like salmon's one of those. If I'm not eating it fresh, I'm not eating it ever.
Well, we have a friend Mark D with a C that loves clam pizza and tries to get everybody else to do it. Clam pizza.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest would eat.
I like clams. I like pizza. I'll try it.
And you're Italian, Sam.
Yeah, doesn't faze me.
But my kid would eat tentacles and stuff like that. It grosses out. The worst was when she took boiled okra and ran the stringy up, and my wife was getting sick at the table. And actually, like, you better stop that now. It's like, oh, you know what? I wish Anna was here though. I wish Anna was here. She couldn't make it tonight, but there are some dried fish or dried calamari. There's things that she told me about with that they're like in bags. They're like dehydrated or dried fish. Have y'all had any of those?
Had what?
I've seen them, but
yeah,
they're like dehydrated, calamari or like octopus or those sorts of things.
They got that in Japan.
Like,
stuff is nasty.
Yeah, I'm like, no thanks. Nope.
They got dried everything that comes out of the ocean. And they sell it even at Toys R Us in Japan.
They sell
for
it
the kids.
As snack food.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's in a bag.
And it's got to be super healthy, I guess, but it's just not.
They got shrimp flavored everything, even down to gum and candy.
Yep.
I'm like, y'all take this seafood thing to a whole other. If you can stomach what they eat in Japan, you can stomach anything in the world.
I just got a text from my kids. Yo, don't buy Great Value shrimp. It had radioactive things in it. Okay. I guess that's a Walmart thing. But anyway, all right. So, oh gosh, Sashi, we got on food. Yeah, you guys need to experience tempoyak fermented durlan.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they like to ferment everything over there.
That's what my kid is just telling me. Yes, JT Kirk.
Fermented durlan is like fermented too. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but by the way, my kid just actually texted me that, JT. That's what's so funny. Yeah, and clam pizza sounds vulgar. Yeah, but this kid can eat anything. You can't eat clean clean, fresh fish. See, my mom loves Southern catfish, so it's really, really treat when we get to go on Friday nights to Golden Corral. So and Go Chogi says Japan is nothing compared to Philippine cuisine. Yep. Strings of bugs. When I was a college Korean student, I had kimchi sent from home. Bottle broke. I love Chicago kimchi, but that was okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
The devil's poop. I learned a new word today.
Hey, I know. Hey, there you go. Anyway, folks, let's see. One of the other things that we've added, shows have morphed and stuff like that. Shoot, Yummy. You want to get your butt kicked? We got a Cajun out here, and you're talking about crawfish?
I can't do that either. Oh, that stuff smells. Jeez.
Well, what's neat, they're big, red, and they're like shrimp with armor on it.
We were stationed one place when we were stationed in Kentucky. My husband's sergeant would do like gumbo and jambalaya and like whole crawfish thing for the whole unit once a year. And dude, that man could make it taste good. So if you get the right person, it can be pretty dang good. But I would never attempt to do it myself. Ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you have to do it right. Some things you just really need to have the experience. So, even I like crawfish. I want a crawfish pie. Yeah, the great story was when we were in Louisiana. We met Max Redstone, who's usually around here a lot, and Mrs. Got a cream of Creole seafood chowder as a bowl size for the dinner. Well, Max apparently had this small little appetizer size cup, and so they brought it. Max wasn't listening. Mrs. ended up she ate it. Then hers came and she ate that too. She's like, oh, bonus food? Well, then Max is like, I never got my cream of Creole chowder soup. It's like, she ate it. It was hilarious. So, it's hilarious. So, okay, Figgy here. Now the Cajun. Listen, I'm not going to ruin it yet, but one day this lady will be on this channel and we can talk all kinds of Cajun fish and stuff. When she comes on, folks, I want to see 30 people here because that's going to be a hell of a stream and a lot of fun with this lady. But she said, here's the thing. Until you have had our crawfish, then you haven't had real crawfish. And all of Louisiana does it right.
Yeah, no, Louisiana doesn't do a lot right. So that's we got to give them props for that at least.
Well, hey, if they can get the crawfish right, it's the seasoning on that side
exactly.
is wrong. Yep.
At least they get something right.
I see. We have a friend that eats caviar and stuff. when it comes to fish eggs, like on sushi and stuff, I can't. I have my limits. All right. One of the things, and we got about 20 minutes left in the show. We got 19 people still here. This is just amazing. I hope you guys have had fun. Make sure y'all hit that like button, folks. We got to get. It's really cool. We like that. And, thank you for all your support. Having so many people with us. I hope you join us at 9 o'clock. JT and I will be live talking football. And we'll make it fun. We're talking about the Big Ten coming up. And hope to see you there with us for that. Now, let's see. Shrimp or prawns. Yeah. Okay, Sam is going to have to leave. I'm sorry, Sam. Thank you for coming in as much as you have.
It's a school night. I made dinner and hubby was feeding the kids, but now it's like homework and chores and bed routine, and I gotta go rescue him.
No, I got it. So. I got it. Same thing. I was going to do our Where in the USA, but hey, we will save that for you another time. But thanks for coming in. Go ahead and tell us a little bit more about your channel real quick.
Well, first I'm going to say congratulations on the 3 years. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
For all y'all who are still not familiar with me, I'm a military spouse of 10 years, and again, got my degree in family life science. So on my channel, there's a mixture of my old videos where I'll break down interpersonal relationship skills, how to handle deployments or different military things. But then some of those are life skills that other people run into outside of the military. And then once a month, we have a group of military spouses. We'll get together and we'll talk about different things. Erica's one of those. And then the other thing I do is I interview military veterans and military spouses and let them share their stories and what they're doing and accomplishing. And so here's my big plug. If you are a veteran or if you have a family member who is a veteran, we want to record every veteran story. I've partnered with the Library of Congress to do this, but every military veteran has a story that's worth telling, and we want to preserve those. If they're not comfortable with it being aired on my podcast, that's fine. But I still want to make a recording of them telling their story so that it is saved for posterity, because too many of our veterans pass away without sharing their experiences, and every story matters.
Absolutely. And I tell you, it's great work that you've done. And I've forwarded your information to some of our family. So
I wish I'd have known 2 years
do.
ago, before my dad passed. He was a vet. Unfortunately, he's gone now. So,
well, we can still help, like I'm doing with Lorena. I'm helping her piece together what she knows from what her grandpa told her, so that we can find detailed records and piece together their story that way. So they're still at West. Reach out to me. Let me know. I can help you with research. I know professional researchers too. But that's what I was doing at Roots Tech, was meeting up with a bunch of those people.
Yeah,
so.
You said that
he didn't talk about his time in Korea. So
yeah, that's another huge issue. Was he a Vietnam vet, West?
No, he was. This one. The only story he ever told me was he was on the tarmac. They were ready to get on the plane to deploy. They were going to send him to Korea. And Sergeant comes over and says, I need 10 volunteers to go over to Vietnam. And he just starts counting off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, volunteer, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. And number 10 was the guy just before my dad. My dad's like, ooh, thank the Lord.
Yep. See, my granddad was
lucky.
My granddad was in Guadalcanal and stuff like that. And Sam, we've talked about the same thing. I actually found that record that actually he discharged him and specifies the unit. So, and that's wonderful work that you do.
That's the one thing people. Okay, it's gonna be more in this on the episode tomorrow, I think. But if a lot of the personal records got destroyed in a fire, so you may not be able to find the personal records through the military. However, the Library of Congress, there are records in DC, but if you can figure out what unit they were in, you can get the unit records.
Right.
Sorry, no, the personal records are in St. Louis.
I've heard about St. Louis. Yeah, I've heard about St. Louis. Yep.
And so, but if you can find out what unit they're in, you can get their unit records from DC. And sometimes there are descriptions of things they did, or you can find out what they were doing at the time and get more information that way by knowing their unit. Also, the people have written memoirs. There's a possibility that somebody in their unit may have written a memoir, which will give you more information as well.
Absolutely. And that's the great Sam Wolf. Sam, thank you for being here. Go enjoy the family. And thank you for the time you gave us tonight. We appreciate it.
No worries. You take care. See you, everyone.
Bye. And there's the link again to Sam's channel. Go subscribe and follow the stuff. Golly.
Yeah, it would have been nice. It would have been nice to get my obviously my dad it wasn't a lot of fighting going on in Korea by the time, but my mother's brother was in Vietnam. As a matter of fact, it's what eventually did him in. He didn't die there, but he died here because of what they were spraying all over the place.
Oh yeah, that's everything. Yeah. Oh hey, Mom says, hey, Dadman Walking, want to make Mama Lugo a Gator fan? Need info. Okay, what info? I can give you as much info as you want. Just specify. I'm out to recruit everybody to the University of Florida. Dun, 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 dun. Go Gators! So, yes. Southeast Asia has great food, but you do disgusting food. We go above and beyond. That's the Asian competitors. Sashi will tell you about Asian competitiveness, and he also says he's our token Asian, so it's always good. We love Sashi. Mrs. made him a rent so he can put all the links in the morning show. So I did see Fallout Dave come in. Hey, Fallout Dave, great to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well yourself. We appreciate you being here, Fallout Dave. Let's see. All right, thank you for put that link there. I have that for later, Wes.
Yep.
All right, we got that. Okay, we got that. Let's see. Okay, anybody chat? Okay, folks, one of the games that has happened. Go Gators! Yes, exactly, Father Dave. So, Mama Lugo, what info do you need, and I will provide it. Okay, folks, one of the things that became a staple of our late night shows. No, Tina, don't get banned. New Jersey. God, New Jersey. Talking about being banned. Anyway, one of the things that really came was based on a show, a segment of a sports show out of Knoxville, Tennessee, and they play like Florida, Georgia, or Alabama, where they're really picking on states that are competitive with the University of Tennessee. So, as mocking them. Well, we call this Where in the USA, folks. So we're going to play a couple rounds of Where in the USA. Here, I will give you a headline, then I will give you 3 states. Okay? You will have to tell me, where did this story happen? And, God, I'm still doing it where I'm talking and typing.
No,
God dang it! How the friggin' hell? I've not heard from her. And why, when I do this, I had this sense I'm typing it. I've not heard from her in a week, and then she pops up, and I'm like, this woman has freaked me out. She's like in my brain with this segment. I'm like typing very softly, trying to not reveal. Golly, so that she doesn't do this. Lisa, speaking of which, Lisa is the one that did one of the 24-hour streams by herself with me. I mentioned earlier, 24 hours of nothing but Fortnite. She even taught sports at night just to get there. Yeah, psychotic. Yeah. That was screaming. God damn, how the hell did that? Yes, I am, because I tell you, this one woman has come through, and like this segment is like, she gets the answer right based on what I'm typing, or voice inflection, or reasoning this or that. She's so good. She's got Buddy Hepburn using logic. So it's like, it's infectious. But hey, thank you, Lisa. Great to see you tonight. Laughing. All right, folks. So, yep, there's the mushroom. Hey, Snort around. Snort needs his mushrooms too. By the way, we got a few stories. So I'll give you 3 states. Sorry. I didn't even finish friggin' typing the choices, All right. Here we go. I was Snorta Poop is still around. I hope he is. Okay, it's like, we got to have him for this stuff. All right. All right. Here's your headline. I'll give you a headline. I will give you 3 states. Jester headed to court on felony assault charge. Jester headed to court on felony assault charge. Did this happen in Louisiana, Mississippi, or Florida? Louisiana, Mississippi, or Florida. Jester headed to court on felony assault charge. Wes, what do you think?
That must be it. You must have a typo there, because it's got to be New Jersey if it's a jester.
But hey, we got class to the channel. Miss Martin Muses, Teresa, how are you tonight? Great to see you. I've done a few great history streams on her channel. Go make sure you check her channel out too. But Teresa, thank you for coming through. Love talking history with this lady. She's very refined and one of the great voices out there on YouTube. But great to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. All right, Wes, what state do you want to go?
All seriousness, this has got to be Florida. It's got to be it's got to be the top of the world, right?
Yeah, there you go. Jester headed to court on felony assault charge. You say Florida. Erica, what do you think?
Felony assault. Dang, I was going to say Arkansas, but I'll go with Florida on this one.
Any particular reason why?
I watch a lot of cop chases on YouTube, and it seems to always be Arkansas.
Okay. Well, you never know. Jester could also be Mardi Gras with Louisiana and Mississippi. All right. Vote early, vote often, get your answers in. Yay. Yeah, Dave said New Jersey earlier. I know what that was. But Tina thinks Louisiana. Strings of Puck says Louisiana. And said hi to Miss Muses. But guess already in. I think it was New Jersey, earlier. Yemi said Florida. Snorta Poopa said Florida. Let's see. Any other answers?
Florida.
Yeah, Florida. Uh-oh. Fee says Florida or Louisiana, big rent-a-fair states. Yeah, we have some down in Gainesville, rent-a-fair, Renaissance Fair thing. So, top of the world. There you go. Yes. Yes, top of the world. You said it. Mexico, nicely got us. Yeah. Lisa said Mississippi because I wanted to type a lot of letters. Hey, you got to... I miss hearing from you lately. I hope you're doing well, Lisa, and got your paint job finished on the house. That was an impressive job you took on there. All right. Any other answers? And Figgy, you got to crap or get off the pot. Florida or Louisiana? Which one? And any other answers feel like, and there's Lisa's mushrooms and chocolate for snort. So, all right. New Spain. God, you know, at least we didn't get the moon and stuff like that. We got responses. So we're waiting on Figgy to tell us what she thinks. Which way? No way. I'm out of here. What? You got embrace the rightness or wrongness, you know? Oh, not even nobody chair for. Yes, that's another thing. Our channel, we don't have Stunning here to with all your design questions. So, yes. Oh shoot, I heard about that. I'll be in touch later. But man, I saw that it was bad. Oh man, that was bad. They had a lot of flooding. We've had a lot of flooding around, and she's up there in Wisconsin. So, man, I'm sorry about that. Hope everybody's doing okay. I know that's a lot of headache when that crap happens. So, yeah, back to JT, California. Thank you, Go Shogi. I knew I would be disappointed. You will get the potty chair, young lady, or I will send a potty. You know, the thing is, the outhouse that came and was put in front of our house was by a company named Floaters. They put you float them, we tote them. There's that tag now. So come on, pick one. All right, here we go. All right. Yes, Wisconsin is now Pisconsin. Yes, and even Lisa's embraced that. So if I, on our Big Ten show later, call Pisconsin, that might be why. So all love to you, Wisconsin fans. But all right, Jester headed to court on felony assault charge. Costume man pulled dagger over noisy lawn mowing, cops allege. Get ready for court, Jester. Upset at a noise at a landscaper's lawnmower was making, a Florida man
There he is.
retrieved a dagger from his car and threatened the worker with the weapon. According to cops who say the accused, quote, was wearing a full Jester costume during the incident and arrest. Yeah. Oh, gosh. You got to see this. You got to see. Yay. Oh, it gets better, Snortapoopus.
It always gets better.
Yeah, it does.
More.
Yeah, so here, I'm going to show you the little picture that went with it.
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh.
That looks Louisiana-ish, but hey.
Wow.
All right.
That looks like a French jester, not a...
well, that's what I think of Louisiana,
jester.
you know?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. According to the court affidavit, the landscaper was mowing two separate lawns on a St. Petersburg street. There you go.
There you go.
Yesterday afternoon, there you go, Snortapoopus, Pinellas County, when he was confronted by a man who lives in a nearby home. The investigators say the man became upset with the sound of the mower and retrieved a 12-inch dagger-style blade from a vehicle. I wonder if it was from the Rise of Soy Walker bullcrap. For the vehicle and began walking toward the victim. He was allegedly pointing the dagger at the man and yelling that he cannot be mowing. So he advanced until the victim positioned his stand-on mower to be between him and the defendant. The witness was by a neighbor. The defendant was wearing a full Jester costume during the incident and arrest, reported the St. Petersburg Police Department officer.
Oh, God.
While the report does not indicate why he was at home wearing a Jester outfit in the middle of the day, it seems likely that the getup was related to his operation of the psychedelic Jester smoke shop, which recently moved from Seminole to St. Petersburg. So he was charged with aggravated assault with deadly weapon, felony, booked in the county lockup, court hearing, bond at $15,000 in order to have no contact with the victim. Yes, only in America. Yes,
Yeah.
Pinellas for the win. Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
don't bring the lesson is here. Don't bring a dagger to a lawnmower fight.
Yep. Oh, I tell you, I hate that. It's like I hate when my next door neighbor mows every freaking week. Every freaking week. And I purposely don't mow for 2 weeks just to, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You guys have that insane St. Augustine grass that grows like an inch
I got
every
a
day.
life. I got YouTube and Fortnite to play. I can't tell up and football's coming. So
yeah, but if you don't mow that stuff like every 3 days, it becomes a jungle, man.
I know, but hey, it does happen. Though you can do it. Yes, it does become a jungle. Then you don't know what you run over or what wildlife are there. Yeah, and Carol, did you ever answer what info I needed to provide to become a Gator fan? I'm serious. I'll be like the kid from Better Off Dead. $2. I want my $2. I want my $2. I want to know what info. Yeah, no, I'm not rich having yard servants for you, Yemi. So, all right. Well, the next story we got for the night. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's do with this one. Let's see. Grass is meant to grow. Exactly. Let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. Yeah. That's my city, St. Augustine.
Yes.
Welcome to Manatee and Pinellas. Yes. What info do you need? Oh, I do it myself. Yeah, but see, some of us have Fortnite to play and things to do. Shirk responsibility. So, all right. We're going to do this story back to typing and stuff like that. So, so we'll do this way. Okay. Now that we have our psycho, I can't English. Since we had the person that psychs me out in the audience. So Melbourne, we even got an answer without even, there you go. All right. Felony charge sticks and glue contamination. Felony charge sticks and glue contamination. Did this happen in New Jersey, Illinois, or Wisconsin? Where did this happen? Oh, we got 5 minutes, Dad Man. JT and I don't stream till 9 o'clock, so we're good with this on time for a little bit more.
Read that headline again.
Right?
Headline: Felony charge sticks and glue contamination.
Felony charge sticks
Yeah.
and glue.
Erica, you get to go first, though.
What? Say that again? That's so bizarre.
Felony charge sticks and glue contamination. Erica, you get to go first this time.
Jeez. Huh.
So, which one
I
do
don't
you
know why
think?
Jersey just sticks out to me. I'll say Jersey.
Jersey sticks out to everybody.
I'm not from there. I don't know much about it, but for whatever reason, that's the first thing that came to my mind. So,
all right. Wes, what do you think?
Jersey.
Jersey.
Wow, without hesitation, absolutely.
No,
that was a badge of honor.
Well, it's sticks refers to blunts, and glue is they're huffing glue here in Jersey all day long. So
okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see what the chat says. Simply Steve says Illinois. We've got some Big Ten states here. JPRPH says Wisconsin. Snort says Jersey also. Fallsmeyer says Jersey. Legatus, Jersey Shore. Illinois from Tina. All right. Take care, Strings and Pucks. Thanks for coming in for so long. We appreciate it. So, Follow said it sounds like something they wouldn't think out of the ordinary in Jersey. So, Wisconsin. Illinois for Jess, according to Lisa. Glue sticks. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And no, all of the above. Nope. Oh, Gap says they're all in New Jersey. In that case, in New Jersey. So Fallsmeyer says Wisconsin. Burr says glue is a chemical, e.g. Jersey. All right. Oh, he said probably contaminated glue with meth or something. Sounds like something from Green Bay.
Oh.
Okay. Carol said, not sure doing dishes when you mentioned the Gators thought you were streaming in games. No, but I can. Well, I can't really one day, but hey, I'm all out to convert the whole world. See, like there, this is what guests do. Like an old former talk show host said, the purpose of guests is make the host look great. And here, Erica does not disappoint. Dun, 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 dun. Go Bears. Exactly.
You guys do this, right? This whole
yeah, Gator chomp. Yeah, there you go. See, we didn't have to teach that. It's natural. Yes.
Well, I was born and raised in Tampa, so you tend to know what you know. That one, and what's the one that the other one?
Yeah, the Seminoles have the better one.
Yeah.
What's I don't know what they're.
They do the tomahawk chop. Yes. Yeah.
What is that like?
It's like just your arm for.
They go like this.
Yeah. It's
okay. All right.
The most annoying sound in the world, but it's like, hey, when Dion, I'm surprised the Cowboys didn't do it, but they were not. They're not the Indian names.
You Gator fans are just jealous of the Seminoles. That's all it is.
No, at least we have a whole butthole. They have half of one. The semi-holes. So, yeah, crazy cheeseheads. Yes, Gap, we talked about that earlier. That's a true story. That is, my kid texted me during the show about that. No chance 18 people are watching a Gator game. You never know.
Oh.
That happens.
Yeah,
I'm a Gator baiter.
in the stands.
Yes. You have impressed Fallout Dave, though, Erica. So, Sauropupus radioactive shrimp. Easier to find in the dark.
Oh.
Ooh. All right. We got our answers. Okay, here's the story. Okay, felony charge sticks and glue contamination. Adultery. Let's see. I won't read that part of the tagline because it'll give it away. I'll read the whole. You'll get the answer soon enough. I'm curious. Oh, hey, Lemon Pie
is here. Yes.
Hello, Citrus. How are you doing? Thank you for the happy 3rd anniversary, folks. And like I said, as we got time, you can ask questions about things like that, about things as how the channel developed. I talked a little bit about it earlier, but thanks for everything. Thanks for everybody. This channel's grown. Lots of new people. I can't remember what Lisa said with this one though. So, but I think she said Illinois because of Jess. Yeah, she said Illinois because of Jess. That's what it is. All right. The reason why I ask is, okay, felony charge sticks and glue contamination. A Wisconsin man, so those crazy cheeseheads, pleaded guilty to contaminating a female coworker's Coca-Cola with drops of Gorilla Super Glue. A crime that was caught on video after the victim hid a surveillance camera under the desk. This was, he copped to a felony charge of placing foreign object in edibles. Lisa. The Milwaukee resident. We got one Snort's area. We got one for Lisa's area. The Milwaukee resident whose admission came after plea negotiation with prosecutors is scheduled to be sentenced on October 9th. He and the victim shared an office at the Wisconsin Exposition Center, a state-owned exhibit hall in West Allis, a Milwaukee suburb. As detailed in the complaint, the woman's told police that she suspected the beverages on her desk had been contaminated by a chemical substance earlier this year. The victim reported becoming ill after consuming the adulterated liquid, which she described as having a strong chemical smell and taste. Due to past events, investigator noted, the woman had a camera below her computer monitor to see if anyone was putting substances into her beverage. Within 30 minutes, the camera recorded the man wearing latex gloves squeezing Gorilla Glue into the victim's can of Coca-Cola. When confronted by cops, he was unaware of the hidden camera. He claimed only to have placed a supplement in the victim's Coke. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, no. There's so many Jell-O analogies that come to mind with this one. Hey, pudding pop, So, oh, God. Yeah, they wanted to shut her mouth, was a victim of Vikings fan. I don't know. Gap, I kind of wonder that too. If I know those drinks have chemical smells anyway, but still, yeah. And that is sick. Yeah. Oh God, Snort says makes a soda stick to the roof of your mouth. Oh man. All right. So let's see.
I don't want to know how you know that.
I don't either. The bear is smart. The bear is wise. If All Dave's going to retire at 2-2 at the top. Well, I wonder if Lisa, if you heard about this story then, because it's up in your area. But see, to place a supplement. A police search of the trash container near his office yielded the protective gloves, which were wadded up in a ball with a glue bottle and cap inside of the gloves. As part of his plea, he may never own or possess a firearm and will be unable to vote until his civil rights have been restored according to court order. So, and that's the story.
Yeah, well, that's any time you're convicted of a felony. So,
yeah,
any felony doesn't have to be that heinous thing.
No,
I don't even know why they wrote that in there. Like,
no,
why was that of importance?
Well, apparently needed to fill up some lines if they got peed by the word.
No,
you never heard of it. Let me see where that's.
Yes.
That is.
I'm all for office pranks, but. Yeah, somebody wanted her dead.
Well, yeah, anytime you physically damage somebody's property or you do something to them, it crosses lines. Yeah, Lisa, this is this month. 6 days ago.
Yeah, but at least, you know, I hate to say at least it wasn't bodily fluids.
Don't get me started.
Oh,
I've actually
yeah.
unfortunately had a bad story about something a fast food worker did, and that
Oof.
I mean, all those fast worker stories are like, oh God. Simply Steve said they wanted to keep her glued to the seat when she pooped it out. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Well, Gap asked why I know about felonies. Well, I'm from New Jersey. Why do you
There
think
you
I
go.
know about felonies?
I know. That's what I thought. Well, speaking of one more story we got, and then we're going to wrap the show up because I got to get ready for JT and football in about less than an hour now. Wes Cagle, when I saw the story, is kind of the I thought it would be up Wes Cagle's alley. All right. So let's see. Let me get my states here. All right, here we go. Okay, let's see. Typical. I got it. Wes can hit his keyboard. We're going to go on the West Coast with this one.
Then I'm on the wrong coast then.
Okay, he still use. Yeah, you would think that they ban him from using Gorilla Glue. Vermont, really? Oh God. Wes Cagle, the Jersey Devil. Yeah, let's go Devils. Okay, all right. This is up at Wes Cagle's area. Letter carrier turned mail thief posted Instagram photos flaunting her high life. Vancouver. God, that is West Coast. At least you did better than West. Oh, Dave is saying it is a required class in high school felonies 101. You've already said Washington, so all right. All right, here we go. All right. California, Oregon, or Washington. Letter carrier turned mail thief posted Instagram photos flaunting her high life. Wes, what do you think? California, Oregon, or Washington?
I said Washington. I was guessing ahead of time because there's only 3 states.
Oh, and West Coast, so. Falsmeyer knows a story. So if you know these stories, if you ever know a story, just sit out and just wait.
Yes.
Or if you do yourself, or if you do say an answer, just don't say I know it and it's this. Just but yeah, that's a good way to disclose. So California, Oregon, or Washington. I had somebody tell me it's Oregon, but I'm going to say it Oregon all the time. But hey, yeah, I'm hard-headed.
What was that headline again?
The headline is Letter Carrier Turned Mail Thief posted Instagram photos flaunting her highlight. By the way, for you don't know it, Wes Cagle is a retired mailman. So,
yes.
So Wes, what do you think on this one?
I just say Washington. It could be. Given that the entire west coast of the United States is insane, it could be any of those states, but I just say Washington because they seem to be more insane than the rest.
Okay, Erica, what do you think?
I think I'm gonna trust that judgment and go with. I would say California. I'll say California would be different, but I have a feeling it's Washington.
Oh, what's bugging you about that? About the Washington?
No, I trust his judgment over mine.
Don't
people
trust
do that.
Don't trust me.
He seems to know.
No, don't trust me. I answered earlier.
Oh, by the way, Ang is here. Ang, everybody, Ang is here with me. Walking in, Ang. I showed everybody how you wrecked my PG-13 rules on the channel.
Penis.
On the first Penis. Yeah,
that was
Penis.
Yeah. And by the way, also people were telling me about the nuclear shrimp in the chat. So, thank you for the heads up.
Oh, the radioactive shrimp.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, it's so weird. Also, there's one more chocolate milk in there. Can I have it?
Yeah, have it. Go have the chocolate milk. Okay, that is Ang, and that's the thing of streaming around here. You never know when life walks in the door. So.
Or penis.
That's that mother's kid, not mine. Oh gosh.
But it's never a dull in that house.
I see all the LOLs out there right now. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead with the answer. Oh, shoot. I got to see what people. Yes, Wes has been mentioned that. California from Gap. We got California. We got Californica. We got Oregon. Yay. Lemon Pie takes the Beavers. Let's go, Beavers. Oregon. Yes, exactly. California, Fatina. We got a Washington from Simply Steve. Fallout Dave said, it seems like a story none of those states would notice. Lisa says, which state has most freaks? What is Melthy? Father said California based on population numbers. Oh, male thief. Oh, mall thief. No, don't. Male thief. Okay, cool. It sounded like Melthy. Oh, male thief. Yeah, I can't English right. And by the way, Dave says hi. A lot of people said hi to. Oh my God, really? Okay. Wait, Snort Poopus waved at you. Tina says hi. Fallsmeyer. Damn it! Don't encourage that. Hey, Ang, penis. Nice, thank you. Got LOL. Go Nats. Okay, that I appreciate that. That's. Oh God, I believe everyone guessed it's California. Let's see what happens. So Lisa said Washington. Your mom said for some reason Oregon. This is not oregano. Can't leave West Hagen. JPR Pete said Oregon. Let's see. You're going to get blocked and banned. Don't start that Darth Maul crap tonight. Melty stole a whole mall. Got to be California. Good thing I like you, you know? Damn it. Anyway. All right, here we go. Letter carrier turned mail thief posted Instagram photos flaunting her high life. A former U.S. Postal Service letter carrier pled guilty today in California.
Oh, yes.
To a
Don't
3 years
your gut, not me.
To a 3-year spree of stealing credit and debit cards and checks from the mail. Items used to pay for luxury goods and international travel. She copped to conspiracy to commit bank fraud, a felony, in connection with a sprawling scheme that included her using many of the stolen cards and selling others to accomplices with names like Ghana and One Punch. She earns $56,000 annually delivering the mail from the main postal office in Torrance. Used her Instagram page to chronicle vacation to destinations like Aruba, Tulum, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Los Cabos, and Turks and Caicos. Shopping sprees net items from Balenciaga, Hermes, Rick Owens, Palm Angels, Dior, and Louis Vuitton, as well as Tesla, Cybertruck, and a diamond-encrusted Rolex watch. And by the way, here's a mugshot with it with all the stacks of cash. It's like,
jeez.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
What?
I know.
No,
Hey,
that's not unusual either. So
when they raided her, 100 credit cards reported stolen from stop on her route. After that happened, Postal Service investigators launched a probe, including replacement of a camera inside her postal vehicle. She was subsequently caught red-handed sorting mail containing checks and plastic. When agents raided her apartment in December 2024, they found 133 credit and debit cards, 16 U.S. Treasury checks, 18 stolen gift cards. And they were able to obtain store surveillance videos showing her making purchases with stolen cards at Apple and Home Depot. So, and the conspiracy charge carries a maximum of 30 years. And this is a recent story, August 11th. So, oh, hey, Matt. Hey, Mads. Oh, shoot, wrong one. Hey, Mads, how are you doing? Somebody had on my first year. Great, Mads. Hey, thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? Yes. Lisa's over for 3, so her psychosis failed her today. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Dave, 3 for 3. Okay, penis, hooray. Okay, Dave, you got it. I'm not saying that damn word again. I don't. Yes, you could have put Oregon. You could have done that because it would have fit in right with Fallout Dave and everybody else repeating Ang tonight. But yes, and actually somebody told me that's how you pronounce it. Oh, you got your popcorn tonight. Yay. I love you.
I always have a snack.
Absolutely.
I like snacks.
Absolutely. Good thing to do. All right. So, folks, I think, going live later. Hey, great to see you there, Mads, as always. Oh, my goodness. So, well, I also Englished that psychosis earlier today, so it's partially me. All right, well, we're going to have to stop. Got it. We're at 8:15. I got to get dinner real quick because in 45 minutes, I'm live with JT Kirk talking Big Ten football. I got to get prepped for that. So,
yes.
Where'd he go?
Just look. Thank you, Steve. Okay, Wes. All right. Thank you, Lisa. And I tell you, Lisa, you were a big part of it, with that 24-hour stream and a lot of other things, especially with this segment. So you're always missed when you're not here. And I love talking your ear off. Don't be a stranger. But I will check with you later about what happened up there. So, but yeah, it's Wets Kegel. I like that. Wets Kegel. Now we got ran to Pennsylvania for nothing. So thank you, Lisa. All right, Wes, I think we're going to try to do our show tomorrow night. I just got to make sure everything's going on. But normally Wes and I do late night. We do Go West Dad Man on Wednesdays at 8. Wes, you got anything else you want to say about that?
No, just tune in because on the Wednesday special edition of the Squirrel Streams, Dadman Go West, you never know what's gonna be said on the air.
Mm-hmm. So. Especially with the Crown Prince of New Jersey, and sometimes we'll have guests on with us, and sometimes it'll just be the two of us. So, I'm afraid to ask, what did you have your picks? Yes, I missed it, Dave. I missed it.
I didn't keep it on long because I couldn't. I wasn't. It was not a good idea to keep it on long.
Okay, well, there you go. No special segment about the Nads. We did that before. We might bring back the Canadian towns with the phallic names and stuff with the penis-shaped iceberg one day. But for people that are new to the channel, that was torture. That was you'll die when you see all that. Seriously, I saw it on Twitter, Erica, and I had to go verify. This couldn't be, and it was a real news story. So. But Erica, please talk about you and yourself for a bit and your channel. I know.
Well, we're expats living in Germany, and hopefully we'll be moving back to the States soon. I hope sooner than later. I'm sick of being out here. But we've got videos up centering around Halloween. Our village is a huge Halloween hub. And I don't know, got some travel videos, just local stuff that we have in our backyard here, where that's kind of the gist of our channel. I have not uploaded anything in it's been like 8 months, maybe longer. Yeah. Just family stuff keeps getting in the way, but I do stream. I stream hop with friends' channels. That's basically what I've been doing more than anything.
That's really a good thing to do too, because like we've experienced in the last 2 years, life can get in the way really quickly. There have been times I've done very little, so I definitely understand. And that's the thing is sometimes it's better and more relaxing to just be a guest on places and show up and just be able to be yourself. But yeah, it'd be so more exciting to see you guys getting stuff out there one day, but in time, like you said, it can be rough on you. I like last October, I talked about this a little bit. I nearly just shut everything down and left online completely. A lot of it drama with people, stuff like that, the situation we got in life and stuff. But you know what? I've realized, like my wife said to me that, people may come and go and people may burn you and this, that, and the other, but what about the people that are there? And like tonight, we've held so many people. There's been so many names coming through, and it was like true. Every one of you guys out there in the chat matter. You do not know how often you guys have brought me, and especially the missus. I can say that for her. You guys have encouraged us in the last couple of years just so much with her family tragedy, the situation with my mom. I tell you, you do not know how much. Mrs. commented on me earlier about how many people just ask her in her chats about my mom and how Grandma Man Walking's doing. And folks, that's what life is about, and you guys, that shows that you guys out there are really special and a great group of people that you actually care enough about us and stuff like that. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. For those of you that a lot of the other stuff, your support has been amazing and incredible. And we cherish it because many days she streamed because of you guys. You guys kept her going. It was a lot of days you got the same thing with me. When we didn't want to or whatever, you come in, you get that laugh, that recharge from you guys in the chat. And you have some good panelists on too. It just, I got to thank all of you guys out there too, very much. So sorry, I'm sorry, Erica. I know you were talking. Hey, Bone.
No, you're
Bone
fine.
was here. Bone was here, but I agree with you very much. So thank you, Bone. Because life gets in the way, and that's the one thing you have to realize. Things have to take priority, and things will happen in due time. And like I said,
I'm learning how to keep pressing on despite the negative stuff that throws
and
at
there's
us
plenty
in
of
life.
and not just life, even streaming type things and stuff. And like the stuff will come out of the online and hit you from nowhere, and it's like and you just have to just
keep going. I hit that in when I was working, hit that while not working, and I don't know, you just get to a point you're like, I'm just tired of all the negative things slapping us, out of left field. It's like, maybe it's just safer just to stream pop, and be on friends channels. But then one of my best friends PM'd me the other day, and she gave me a lot to think about. She really put things into perspective, and she gave me a loving reprimand, and one that was much needed. So she's kind of helping me, pretty much put one foot in front of the other and forget the negative. It's going to happen anyway. Just basically do what makes you happy, and do whatever God has called you to do, whatever that is, and just keep going and forget the negative stuff. It's going to come at you regardless. So she's got a point, and stuff I knew here, it's just connecting it here when you've been hurt so much, you just kind of want to, just kind of want to hang it up, or, you just kind of want to give up sometimes.
I understand. I've been there, and some people out here really know that. Like I said, I've got some really, really good friends that I've met that unfortunately they're not here tonight, because West is the guy that came in and helped me get the squirrel streams restarted, the late night streams, and West is the guy I can call in at a moment's notice. Hey, let's just do, whether it's Fortnite or just a stream, you got to have people like that. I got a great Daisy Blossom, who I deal with the movies, has become a great friend in real life. We've met before, and really helpful, because her and her son streamed, and she's been through all the streaming things and stuff, and it's like helping me keep my sanity. And recently I've had a really good friend that I've gotten to know in the last couple months that has really helped me with a lot of the stuff going on here behind the scenes. And it's things like that that's the good sign of online and people. There are real people out there. There are people that care for you. You just got to find them and hold on.
Yeah, and they're there. I think there's more positive than negative. It's just the negative gets so bad, it easily overshadows the good. But I think there's more good than there is bad.
That's like the missus told me.
We're just so easily brought. At least I am. I can't speak for other people. It's easy to get. I'm easily brought down.
Yeah, I am too. I will say, I will focus on the missus. One day is like, she hit me really hard. Just as like, who the hell do you think you are? She's like, so you're going to quit this because of this person or that person? Well, what about this person in your chat? What about that person in your chat?
Yeah.
Don't they matter? And it's like, you sort of like, yeah. And you know what? Like I said, all these people have been there for us in the last couple of years. They know what we've been through a lot and still going through right now. And they hear, and they come in and they bring, they care about, they're asking about our family members and stuff. And that's awesome. And then they bring up silly stuff like this about bringing back the special toothbrushes one day. I will do that, Tina. Yeah, it was my grandmother and my mom's mom. She was racy. You do not understand the stuff we found in her apartment after she passed. But she had this male and female anatomically correct toothbrushes. So
interesting.
Yes, it was. So let's see. Thank you, Erica's mom. We appreciate that so much. Just remember, go Gators, and Erica's a Gator now because she did the chomp on stream with the background. So you are. And Fallsmeyer, thank you so much. I will tell you, you and Figgy are just as amazing too, and you guys need to know that.
I have to ask: are the Gators? Are they part of the Big Ten?
No, SEC. That's
so
Southeastern Conference. So
the Big Ten isn't that like the Big 50 now or something?
Yeah, and it goes from Washington all the way, Oregon all the way to New Jersey. It's coast to coast conference, kind of like Art Bell's old radio show. Yeah.
Will Nebraska and the Gators ever play again? I know they played in the 90s for rap. Like in the mid 90s.
That was Erica for coming back, reminding me of one of the god-awfulest worst moments in Florida Gator football history when the joke was, this just in, Tommy Frazier scored again. Raph should remember what I said there. You can tell him. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they played in the mid-90s for the national title, and it was like, holy. It was like
but it was only once, right? It was only the one time.
Yeah, it was only once, but Tommy Frazier scored like 400 friggin' touchdowns.
I don't know what that means.
Basically, they beat the living shit out of Florida. Badly, mercilessly. The game was over really quickly. And the joke was they couldn't stop Tommy Frazier, the quarterback, from running. And the joke was, this just in, Tommy Frazier scores again. So it's like, but anyway, I love that. So, but yes.
Will they ever play again?
If they schedule it, in the regular season, which is not likely unless the playoff thing happens where part of the scheduling involves a Big Ten SEC matchup, it would have to be in a bowl game. It would have to be after season, after the bowl game. So that type of stuff.
So are bowl games always a team from the Big Ten and a team from the FCC, or do they play in their own conference?
It depends. There are conference tie-ins with each bowl. Sometimes they take independent teams. It's a big tie-in of affiliations thing of who goes where. With the
that's
bowls.
Confusing as all hell. Jeez.
Well, come watch our show. We will talk about stuff like that with JT Kirk, especially as we get later in the season. But yes, it happens. But we like to talk about all that stuff. So Lisa said she was surprised at West Crown Prince of New Jersey. All the other stuff is cool too. Yeah. Oh, your mom's talking about your vlogs being great. So.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
I've gotten that a lot. I can't even begin to tell you what my best friend said. She's like, you have a great speaking voice. There's so much you could do with your talent. You're obviously creative, and she's like, you really need to get back into it. She's like, and what about those of us that love to watch your videos?
Yeah.
Kind of nudging, I'm like, okay.
I know. It's kind of like what I said with my wife told me one time. It's like, it's nice getting that correction from somebody else that cares about you. It helps change your perspective on things. Oh, and Fallout Dave, thank you so much. We try to make it fun around here for everybody and stuff like that, especially psychotic people like Lisa. I know. I take that time with. Look, this lady put up with me for 24 hours playing nothing but Fortnite. That was just incredible. And there's Figgy. I thought she got quiet though, but yes, Figgy, you are great too. So, and Fallsmeyer said there's an 80-20 rule, far more good than bad people out there. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will never learn. I will never learn. I gotta fight no matter what. And actually, folks, I'm sure we will do a stream in January. January we will be married 30 years. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're hitting 20.
Wow.
I think we're hitting 24 this year. Yeah.
You sound like my wife. She's got a count, but it's like.
Me too. I have to use a calculator.
Yeah. Oh my God. You are so young looking. I'm just like still, but anyway, but that is awesome to hear too. So. Yes, and there are good people here too. Thank you. That's what I love with, and that's what I said with all you guys in this chat. This chat has changed over the year quite a bit, and for good, and and things, and everybody brings stuff in here. And like I said, you do so much good for us as much as we do for you. So, Tina, come on, and hell, Tim, don't add to the chaos. So, hell, Tim, FKC 2005, great to see you tonight. So. Oh, yeah. See, this is how bad it was. Even Fallout Dave remembers that game. It was a dream, like Oz. That Nebraska was crowned. You got to ask Raph about the 1995 championship game with Nebraska and Florida, and he will. You tell him.
Yeah, he's talked about it a lot because he loves to like brag about it.
You tell him what I did with taking you. Tell him what I did with taking you off screen, and see, he'll probably laugh because he knows exactly why.
Yeah,
it's a bad memory. Yeah, it was a dream. Yeah, so
I wiped that from my memory.
Oh, Mama Lugo. Okay, Mama Lugo.
Yeah. All my friends, even in high school, it was all Mama Lugo or Mom Lugo. Yeah. Growing up.
This kid trolls me. This is the kid that always screamed at us for walking in when they're streaming. Walks in and said, "You can't spell happiness without penis." So it's like, no, it's okay, Ang. Everybody's loving it. You got away from Snorta Poopas. Everybody says hello to you. They love you. You need to get back to streaming with me. I think these people would love to hear you real life with me, back like we used to. Okay? We'll see. All right, we'll take that. Yeah.
So your kid is how old? 19?
22 now. And we did a walking.
He's my son's age. No kidding. My son downstairs who does his own thing on games, but yeah, Christian will be 22 next month.
Wow.
He's 21. I didn't realize we had kids the same age. Huh.
Well, see,
I bet they get along.
I bet they would. Yeah. There's a lot of gaming. Yeah, see. I like to see sports around the world, but we just this year got us all out of whack. But yeah, but like he said, us arguing about sports, we don't want you to listen. I'll go on a campaign and a rampage. So about that, you're hoping for real sports. Hey, just come listen to this meltdown, especially when I give JT. Come in and tell JT you love Alabama. You know, Alabama's the best team, or the Ohio State University. So when you say in chat, the Ohio State University.
So you mentioned you're more of an FCC guy than a Big Ten guy,
right?
But so far, what teams do you gravitate to in the Big Ten?
None, because I'm an SEC snob. I'm an SEC snob.
Why is that? I'm just curious, like why is some people? I don't understand the difference between the two conferences.
It's regional pride. A lot of it's regional pride, and we have the best damn football around. Those Yankees want to think they do, but we do it.
So so one is more like southern, and the other one's northern. Is that just
because? Well, it depends. It depends with all this realignment that's happened. Everything's out the whack. The Big Ten used to be more in the Northeast and the upper Midwest, but now with the Pac-10 collapsing, you got teams out in Washington and Oregon. It really stretches from Oregon all the way to New Jersey. It's a coast-to-coast conference. You now have the Atlantic Coast Conference, which used to have teams on the Eastern Seaboard, but now they got California and Stanford and teams like that on the California coast because of the SEC's kept its really been one of the few to keep its regional identity compared to the other conferences.
Well, it's not so much a southern and northern thing. It's more like a southern and then real football. So
right. Well, see, that's the thing is I call it southern because I'm a southern snob. But yeah,
but also isn't the South known for? Isn't the South more known for football though than up
college? Well, no. My clip went right over Dadman's head. He didn't get it. No,
I know. I'm too. But in the South, it's tailgating. Really, in the South. Outside the NFL cities, it's really the college football is like it's like cult, like high school football in Georgia and Texas.
That's another culture.
Yeah, that's kind of like in the South. College football you get in Mississippi, LSU, those places. It's just crazy. So come join us on our football streams. We'll touch these type of things. We love all the questions with it. So,
I got a million of them because I'm.
Well, come on, that's what we do, folks. We want to teach people and stuff. Yeah, I've gotten back in the NFL recently, but I still hate their new kickoff thing. That's another thing. And yeah, the tie-ins. Generally, the Rose Bowl was Pac-10, Big Ten mainly, but what's happened since it's been brought into the national championship playoff system, it's kind of lost that identity. But historically, you'd have a Pac-10 and a Big Ten team facing there. So.
What's Pac-10?
Well, it doesn't exist anymore. It's not like the Pac-2. Everybody left to go to the Big Ten or the ACC or the Big 12. So you got Oregon State and Washington State, and now they're bringing in some teams from the Mountain West Conference. So There'll be the Pac
So
6 or something.
There's a Big 12, or is that not a thing anymore either?
The Big 12 is there, but they got 18 teams in it too. Like the Big 10's got like 20. You know.
How many conferences are there? I thought there was just two.
I'd have to
Now
count them. No, there's a
three.
whole bunch of There's a whole bunch of conferences, but there's four that are considered the 5 that are considered the Power 5: the SEC, the Big 10, the Big 12, the ACC, and I think maybe it's the Pac. Maybe it's the Big 4 now with the collapse of the Pac-12. But yeah, there's numerous smaller conferences. Look, this is why I love having Tina around. This is why you're Miss Tina. I'm getting the time warnings. Yeah, so stop it. Yeah, I love Wisconsin, don't I? Broken arm quarterbacks that throw the ball 3 yards, and anyway, but no, it's not. I will deny that. Y'all come over then talk this smack. Y'all support JT tonight, because tonight he's carrying the load. He's going to be talking about the Big 10 tonight in the preview. Next Tuesday, I will be previewing the SEC.
If he's going to be talking about the Big 10, he is going to be carrying a load
for the Ohio State University. Take care, Sashi. But yeah, come in the chat and talk about how great and you use the in front of Ohio State because it's their arrogance thing. It's not Ohio State University, it's the Ohio State University. So, but it's crazy. So,
well, Rutgers is the New Jersey State University. So
there you go.
Big 10 got bigger because there is big money. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Okay.
We got eggplants and cucumbers. Jeez. Okay, we got to end that. And then Tina. So, but folks, with 18 here, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you subscribe, not just to the but the Mrs. channel. Let me go ahead. I'm going to re-put these links up real quick. So the Mrs. tomorrow at 10 o'clock. That's her link. Go subscribe there. She's almost approaching 650 subscribers. I want to get 750. We're at 732 because when we do that, we will have a 750 subscriber stream. But there's the Mrs. link there. Of course, here's Erica's link again with her and Ralph. And, of course, Sam's link here. Go check them out. And, of course, the video popping tomorrow for her. And, of course, if Mrs. is not streaming, if Miss and anything else, and if I'm not streaming, even if I am streaming, listen, this lady is fun. I got a big surprise coming down the road. I'm looking so much forward to. But hey, the great Figgy plays. Make sure you go check out her and her channel. She can sing a Broadway chorus at a drop of a hat on a stream. And also, our friend Fallout Dave has a channel out there too. Hey, don't say goodnight. You need to come back in half an hour so we can give JT some support and heck for the Big 10. Hey, Atwood. Hey, sorry you just sneak in here right here too. Cool. Of course, our friend Lorena, there's her link too. And Fallout Dave, you're actually a mod. You can throw your link if you want to. So, okay.
Right. Lorena's having a stream. Well, she has them every Saturday for we talk, theme parks and resorts and stuff. So this week we're talking about how to bring the Halloween theming and theme park vibe to your house for Halloween.
That's going to be cool. And like I told you, I plan. Yeah. Not good night. Yeah. We have a 20-minute goodbye. It continues like forever, but there's Fallout Dave's link. But yeah, I talked to you. I want to try to get a Halloween stream. Mrs. and I talking about whose channel we want to do it on and what we want to do and stuff like that. But yes, we love Halloween too. It'll be a lot of fun. But on that note, I am going to go ahead and cut it. I got to get food in about 20 minutes. But hey, like I said, check out Fallout Dave too. There's his link. Erica, thank you again. Wes, thank you. Thank you to Sam for being here earlier. We made it to 2 hours. Woohoo! And then we'll go again at 9 o'clock in about 20 minutes and talk some football. Hope to see y'all there. On that note, bye everybody. Thank you again. Bye. Thank you for the anniversary wishes.